In a small town, there was a woman named Rosa. She's kind-hearted. Yung kahit medyo salat sa buhay, she manages to help. One day, during a big fiesta, everyone was excited for the potluck. Si Rosa, she has very little to offer, but she still made a simple dish with few ingredients she had. Though it was very simple compared to the grand dishes of others, Rosa's meal was the first to be finished. When asked why, the neighbors, her co-villagers, said it was not the quantity, but the love with which it was prepared that made it so special. In today's Gospel reading from the Gospel of Mark, Jesus presents us with a profound lesson on greatness and humility. As he and his disciples traveled through Galilee, Jesus spoke openly about his impending suffering and death. But the disciples were preoccupied with their own notions of greatness. They had been arguing about who among them was the greatest. Jesus, aware of their discussions, took a child in his arms and said, "Whoever welcomes one of these little children in my name welcomes me. And whoever welcomes me does not welcome me, but the one who sent me." Jesus challenged this notion by taking a child into his arms. You see, in the ancient world, children were considered among the least in the society. Wala kasi silang social status or power. And by using a child as an example, Jesus turned the world's values upside down. He showed that true greatness is not about status or power, but about serving those who are often overlooked and undervalued. In a world that often values power, prestige, and position, Jesus redefines greatness. He does not measure greatness by status or accomplishments, but by our willingness to serve and love those who are often overlooked. The child Jesus embraced was not powerful or influential in the eyes of the world, but in his eyes, the child symbolized purity, trust, and humility. Gaya ng pagkain ni Rosa, it was a simple meal which was cherished for the love it represented rather than its extravagance. Jesus teaches us that true greatness lies in our ability to serve selflessly. It's about putting others first, welcoming with open arms, and showing love and kindness in our everyday actions and interactions. As we reflect on this passage, let us ask ourselves, how can we embrace the values Jesus taught us? How can we serve those around us with humility and compassion?